everyone, my name's Emily. I'm a Systems Innovator here at Healthy Families Hutt Valley. Today I am going to be going through a bit of a whiteboard session we did about our involvement in the Naenae project with Hutt City Council. What I'm going to walk you through is what we did and then some highlights, challenges and what we were surprised about. At the beginning of the project we went out to Hillary Court in Naenae and we basically walked up to people and asked for their time and whether we could ask them some questions about their day-to-day life, their story, their lived experience of living in Naenae. And between us we managed to capture 35 to 40 people's stories. So some highlights from going out into the community was that we got to connect with the community face to face, out of the office. We got real and raw insights. We got people's stories straight from their mouths. We got to see their everyday life. As well as this, we got to validate our own skill set in empathy interviewing. This was good for us because it reinforced why we do it, and it enabled us to see that we can actually draw out information from people both safely and by building trust with people and allowing them to open up to us. Being part of this project really fast-tracked our experience. Both Eddie and I are quite new to Healthy Families and Hutt City Council, so being able to be a part of this was really beneficial for us in that sense. And overall, we both built resilience, confidence, knowledge, a greater understanding of our community, and of course courage. Moving on to challenges, the urgency of this project made it quite time pressured. The lifespan of the project was 10 weeks to gather all of the insights, all of the stories from people, have workshops with the community and then finish off with one report. As a whole, the project team managed to do 140 intercepts and deep dive interviews, so both short and long interviews. Throughout the project there was quite a lot of pressure to get significant insights, so when we went out and talked to people we had to make sure that we were really diving deep to get to get valuable information. This brings with it quite a lot of accountability and responsibility. Another challenge was that there were obviously great expectations from both the council and the community from this project, so everyone wants something out of it, and so that brings a bit more pressure on as well. So throughout the project there are a couple of things we were surprised by. First of all, we were surprised that people were so willing to be open with us, and I guess that comes back to how we built rapport with them and gained trust while we were talking to them. It was also a big eye-opener to how hard some people actually live. You always read about this and there's always news articles or journal articles about how much poverty there is in New Zealand or how hard people are really living. But until you connect that with a person and see that face to face and see that in person, you sort of don't get the feeling of it. So throughout the process, one thing I learned about myself or maybe interviewing is that it's way easier to talk to people than you think. All you need is a smile and a friendly face. And a skill that I'm really keen to develop is that sort of prompting and drawing out deeper information from people. The potential from this project for our other work is definitely just greater skills, and being part of something like this allows you to experience what it's like, whereas now we can take that into our own work and do it in a bigger time frame and possibly a bigger scale, and we have the capability to bring that through and succeed in that. It's really important that we have real insights from the community because at the end of the day it's them that are going to benefit out of things like this. You really want their personal experience and their flavour and their culture to come into it and bring out all of the things that make a community a community.